This is Partner Darling, my busted heart. I just took a shower because it's hot as balls outside. Um, but I have something I really need to say. It's so pressing that I am making this video in my bathrobe. So I have a very bitter pill for you to swallow, my sweet, gorgeous hothouse flower. But I promise you, once you swallow it, you will feel so much better. And here is the bitter pill, my broken-hearted friend. He doesn't love you, and he never will. And I know that that is really painful because I had to swallow that bitter pill myself. And it took some time. I think that the fact that he doesn't love me, that one I knew pretty early on. But it's hard when you love someone. This is why. When we are born pure love. Love is the natural state in the human heart. And when you love someone with all your heart and they don't love you, it is the worst kind of pain. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why would somebody that you love so much not love you back? Now, I have lost a lot of people in my life. I've lost my parents, I lost my brother, my favorite uncle, my grandparents, so many things. I lost my sister-in-law who loved my son, and he's never even gonna know her, never gonna remember her. It's very sad. But when you lose someone who loves you, there's this soft, tender pillow for them in your heart where they can rest. Yes, it's sad and you miss them and you wish they were still there, but there is a comforting nostalgia in the memories of the person that loved you and passed away. When you love somebody and they don't love you back, it's like a wild animal got into your home and is just destroying everything because it doesn't make sense. So it's hard. It's hard to realize that, and I know this from personal experience. However, this is what I've learned. When someone really loves you, they will fight for you. They want you to be happy. See, he can tell you, I love you. Those are only words. You cannot measure somebody's love by what they say. You can only measure their love by what they do. And if what they do is refuse to love you, when you're asking them for love, and it's something that they can give you, and they just don't want to, they don't love you. Now, in my video where I said being ignored sucks, I put in the description a link to an article about this research that they have done recently where they really studied lasting relationships, and lasting relationships have one commonality, just one, and that is that in those relationships, both partners will meet the other partner's request for attention in a positive way. Now, obviously, sometimes we can't give our partner everything they want. For example, if you ask him, can you take the trash out, and he's got to be to work, he'll say, sorry, honey, I need to go to work now. I can't do it. That's just something he can't do. Also, nobody's psychic. He can't read your mind. So if you don't tell him what you need and what you want, don't expect him to figure it out. But if you are being very clear about what you need and what you want, like I was, and he just flat out refuses to give it to you, he doesn't love you. I will tell you this one story, and I think that it's gonna haunt me forever. It was very chilling at the time, and even when I think about it, it kind of disturbs me. And it's just this little thing, but I'll never forget it. One night I was about to go to bed, and I asked Jefferson, "Can you sing me a lullaby?" And he is a musician. He can sing. So it's not something that would have been awkward or uncomfortable for him. But for some reason, he was just so angry and refused in this really kind of unkind way. And it's just cold blooded. It's cold blooded. And whenever I was sad, he never comforted me. And when you love someone, you want them to be happy, and you want to do things to make them happy. So if he doesn't want to do things to make you happy, he doesn't love you. And he never will, because what you get at the beginning of a relationship is the best of them. And it's just, unfortunately, the truth is that it's downhill from there. I mean, yes, you can work on things and you can grow and improve, but if they don't love you in the beginning, they're not going to suddenly start to love you later. And I had a hard time wrapping my brain around that. For a long time I thought, oh, if I just do this, if I do that, if I completely take care of him, if I save his life, if I keep him alive, if I support him completely, if I do, spoil him rotten, eventually he's just gonna fall madly in love with me. And it just doesn't work that way. So if you're with someone, or you were with someone who broke up with you, and you miss him, and you're having a hard time, getting that wild animal out of your home that's running around, you just gotta know that you're worth more, that you deserve better than to be with somebody who doesn't even love you, won't even sing you a lullaby. That's what I needed to say.